Good day. This is Prieur du Plessis checking in on Saturday morning from Cape Town. Let me start off by saying that despite the malaise in the global economy, the spirits on this end are quite high, as I've just completed a half marathon in the beautiful Stellenbosch winelands area. Now, although my performance was nothing to get excited about, it was nevertheless a most enjoyable event in a particularly picturesque part of the country. Back to financial markets. When reporting on the unfolding credit crisis, I often refer to the Barron's Confidence Index. This index is calculated by dividing the average yield on high-grade bonds by the average yield on intermediate-grade bonds. And the difference between the yields is indicative of investor confidence. A rising ratio indicates bond investors growing more confident, in other words, preferring more speculative bonds over high-grade bonds. On the other hand, a declining ratio indicates investors are demanding a lower premium in yield for increased risk. This shows a waning confidence in the economy. Since hitting an all-time low in December 2008, as I'm showing on the screen, the index was almost back to pre-crisis levels in January this year, as investors were growing more and more confident. But that was when investors also started focusing on sovereigns that were getting into trouble. So since the start of the year, the index has given up about 40% of its gains, and this puts us back at levels experienced during mid-2008, just before the sharp fall off in confidence. Of immediate concern, of course, is whether the ECB will come to the party as Europe's lender of last resort, in reality asking whether the ECB will embark on getting the printing presses going, or more elegantly put, whether the process of quantitative easing will get off the ground. I believe that until such time as this happens, confidence will remain fragile and the risk on trade will remain under threat. That's the way it looks from Cape Town. Wishing you and your family a splendid weekend.